The winds at Concord Bridge. The morning the world tilted toward freedom began not with cannon fire, but with boots whispering through wet grass. April 19th, 1775. Massachusetts still held winter in its bones as Concord woke to an uneasy dawn. Inside Jonas Thatcher's barn, the militia gathered in tense silence. Jonas tightened the strap of an old French musket he barely trusted. Around him stood neighbors, farmers, smiths, preachers, men who never wished for war but were now standing in its doorway. A young rider burst through the barn doors. Redcoats are on the road, hundreds, heading for the North Bridge. The men exchanged looks filled with fear and reluctant resolve. Jonas thought of his brother in Lexington, where shots had already been fired. Blood had been spilled. There was no turning back. The militia marched through mist toward the ridge above Concord. Bells rang. Fathers left plows stuck in damp earth. Boys carried powder horns. From the hilltop, they saw British regulars forming their lines, scarlet coats sharp against the pale morning. "They've set fire to the town," someone shouted as smoke rose beyond the rooftops. Jonas's stomach clenched. His wife, his home, everything he loved, lay somewhere beneath that spreading haze. Major John Buttrick rode forward. "We march to defend our homes," he said, voice steady. "Keep your fire until fired upon. But if they mean to burn our town, we'll not stand idle." At the bridge, British bayonets gleamed like cold teeth. Then, crack, a shot split the air. No one knew who fired it, but it once more followed. A militiaman fell. Buttrick roared, "Fire, for God's sake, fire!" Smoke swallowed the riverbank. Jonas fired blind through the haze. When it cleared, red ranks wavered and broke. The British fled the bridge. The long retreat to Boston began, the militias haunting the British flanks from wall to thicket. Jonas returned home at dusk, boots mud-clogged, hands blackened with powder. The fire in town had been small. Concord still stood. Anna found him by the meeting house, relief softening her face. "You came back," she whispered. "By Providence," he said. That night they sat on the doorstep, listening to a changed world settling around them. "Freedom always costs more than expected," Anna murmured. Jonas nodded. War had arrived, but so had resolve. And he knew, if called again, he would stand. Historical note. Accurate. Events at Lexington and Concord, the burning near town, the stand at North Bridge, Major Buttrick's leadership, and the British retreat all occurred as described. Dramatized. Jonas, Anna, and their personal experiences are fictional, created to represent the real colonists who witnessed and fought in the first day of the American Revolution.